go. There we go. Now you can see everything. Does that sound good? The tools and toys time doesn't look so hot, but we'll figure that out some other time. I wish Canva was like dark. You know what I mean? Dark mode. I really like Canva though. Anyway, we're just gonna move on, start coloring. So we don't have a whole lot of options because it's Canva and not some kind of Illustrator. But we'll use this marker. And I want to use, I think I want to color them something weird, maybe purple. Maybe like a pink purple. Lavender. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, yeah, I like that. All right. Okay. So now is it going to color it that, or is it also, it's very high weight. This is going to be interesting because I am not going to be able to do this on lines on the line. So it's okay if you laugh. I won't get mad at you. I don't like how that's too low of a weight. Let's try that. La la la. So the reason that people color, if you remember, if you were able to hear my story from last stream, I think I have a theory that one of the reasons that coloring is so soothing is because it's a repetition of something that's predictable. And just like in my story from last week, I was tracing the lines between the bricks and in the wall to help calm me down from my anxiety. And I didn't know why it was helping. I just knew it was helping. And looking back on it, I think that that's it. I think that it's a structured activity that's predictable. You also create, so you use the creative part of your brain, and it just takes you out of the moment to moment feeling of anxiety. Any issues so far with this? If you have any issues, just let me know, okay? I do have time is but a fleeting grain of sand flowing in the wind, forever not enough to fill the bowl of our lives so that we may do all we want. Did you make that up? I think you got that from somewhere. We had a technical difficulty, as usual, but technical difficulties are part of living and life, and it helps us grow. Next time I make a mistake, I'm going to say technical difficulty. That'll be my excuse. Yeah. It's not perfect coloring, I know, but I feel like the little spaces in between, you can even consider that maybe like an art, a type of art. I don't know. What do you think? You have a coloring app on your phone that you really enjoy? Yeah. Coloring is, it also kind of regresses us, which is something I am hoping to do a lot in our streams. I'm going to be playing with toys, coloring, playing games, because what we want to do is get in contact with our inner child, the part of us that wants to be heard, that wants to come out and play and be curious, the part of us that doesn't want to feel pain, and maybe doesn't understand why we have to, why life is filled with this mandatory pain and suffering. When we get in contact with that part of us, oh, it's such a nice thing because we can help it. We can reparent ourselves. We can help ourselves to be who the little child in us always wanted us to be. Even if it's not quite the same, the principle will be, because we're back in contact and connection with who we wanted to be. So, really important stuff. Regression in a productive manner, for the purpose of connecting our inner parts. Such a beautiful process and super helpful for us to get through daily stressors as well as other things. Posture checks. So just gonna roll my shoulders back, check that my neck and everything is working well. Loose, not tense. And I tend to sit forward quite a bit. Actually, I've noticed that it's kind of a characteristic of people who use wheelchairs, which I do. I use a wheelchair full time. And it's kind of a characteristic, and I'm thinking that it's probably because of two things. One, I have just erased this poor cat's eyebrows, but whatever. One is lack of poor muscle tone for some individuals with certain disabilities. And that's me. I have poor muscle tone. And then two, there's a lot of pressure when you sit straight, a lot of pressure right on the tailbone. And that can cause bed sores. So you really want to move around and get some of the pressure off of it. And I find that I take that pressure off by leaning forward a lot. That's usually what I do, is lean forward or side to side, but mostly forward. And that helps to keep you from getting bed sores. Bed sores are deadly. So, and it's pretty simple. If you feel pain, you can tell if you're about to get a bed sore. So I erased that. I erased that little that little whisker. Sorry, kitty cat, mama cat. Thank you for bearing wonderful, cute kittens and continuing the cycle of catness in our lives, in our world. I say as I talk to something that is not real, that somebody drew. Mom's Yelly. Alright, we're almost done with this, the base of this cat. I wanted purposefully to get something that's kind of simple to color, not, oops, oh well, not something that's got too many small things going on, you know, so that it's kind of quick, but also yellow, green. We should make one of the kittens green. Let's do, I don't know what to do. Maybe like a light blue. I like light blue, I really do. Maybe a really light blue. Yeah. Real light. Real precious. Oh yeah. Yay. If you want to highlight something, you use a lighter color. You know? And these are kind of the stripes that point it out. Let me know if you can still hear the ocean in the background. It's really meant to soothe you as you watch me color. Feel soothed and calmed, and hopefully you'll want to fall asleep. That's what my lullaby is for, is to get you to feel calm and peaceful, ready for Monday. Yeah, Monday. I want you to reflect on your day, reflect on how you feel inside, reflect on your goals for the week, your gratitude. SpongeBob, you're not hearing the ocean. Okay. I think that's my background. Okay. Can you hear it now? Try that. Oops. I hope you can hear it now. I have it kind of low, so I always notice when I try to color, when I try to color, I get really kind of anxious right at the end, towards the end, and I start making a lot more mistakes. I bet having some mindfulness and taking breaks would help with that. It feels a little bit silly to think I need to take a break from this recreational activity. But sometimes even our recreations are work. So we have to consider that as a possibility. Maybe we do need a break. Maybe my fingers are getting tired from pressing this button down. And that's okay. It's okay to stop, maybe take a drink of something after I finish coloring this. That's that other part of me. It's kind of a perfectionist. I like to completionist. I like to get things done. You don't think the source is set up. It's still not working. Okay. Oceans and lakes. How about that? Hey, it's a water check. Got your water? Get some water. Happy Mother's Day, water check. Okay, how's the ocean sound now? Does it sound like you put a seashell or a conch in your ear, on your ear? Because if it sounds like that, then you got it right. Back to coloring. Yeah, my finger feels better because I took a tiny little break. And there's no shame in taking little breaks. Little water check breaks. Talking a lot makes my throat hurt. I don't usually talk this much at home. I'm pretty quiet. I think a lot. I'm a thinker. So, I'm not used to all this use of my voice, and it needs water for sure. Hey, I finished Mama Cat. Well, kind of. Let me put just a little black nosy, and then what we'll do is we'll just fill this in with the blue if I can. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna erase all of this. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mama Cat. Yeah, there goes her freckles. Alright, well, it looks like she put too much makeup on or something. But that's okay. Alright, what about her kittens? I think green. I want to do something green. Let's do a green cat here. Green kitten. Do do do. And posture check. Okay, let me. Sitting back. Zoom and erase. No. No. You know what zooming and erasing means? It means I didn't like it in the first place. And we're practicing radical acceptance. That's a little therapist joke. Okay, these cats are not gonna have any whiskers. Happy little mistakes, right? Right? That's what Bob Ross said. So, instead of erasing and redoing 5 million times, because I know I still wouldn't get it right, we're just gonna roll with it and radically accept that I wanted there to be whiskers, but also I erased the whiskers. It's just a radical acceptance. It's just how it is. Both of those are true. I'm also pretty stubborn. I don't know if you noticed that. I also don't like doing things more than once. When I was in high school and junior high, they gave you the option to fix your mistakes with your math and your science. I never did. I would just accept my grade as it is. I guess I'm just not good at that formula. Just accept it because, and I know that I needed to learn a lesson about fixing my mistakes. But that's just a part of me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there. Let's do yellow. Actually, I don't want that yellow. I want, yeah, like a bright, springy, sunflowery yellow for his inside the ears. And oh, there goes his mouth. Bye. But there is an orange there. Let's do a burnt orange for this cat. Painting a happy little tree cat. Bob Ross has blessed this stream. He's I'm sure that he would have said something very kind to me about my painting. I'm sure he wouldn't have criticized me. Maybe he might have given me some suggestions, though. As always, this isn't meant to be an activity for us to perfectly create artwork. Okay, this isn't an activity meant to make money off of this or something. This is an activity for self-care. I think I missed a purple here. There we go. Just erase it. That's what I wanted. Yep. Blue? That's not blue, but okay. We're gonna do that anyway. This self-care is me watching myself fill the lines, and in between the lines there's a ad, or oh, I want to make sure there's no ads, guys. I can make him happy or sad. Oh, sure. Hey, let's do that. He says no. And he says, what did you do to me? There you go. They have mouths now. This is fun. Okay. What have I not done? Done green, orange. I guess I could do red. Let's do a really red. So red, it's like, Nicky, why are you doing red that red? That's how red it is. And we're gonna make that the main color. Oh yeah, big bright red. So it's like, do these cats even belong to the mama? They adopted? Even adopted moms are moms, okay? So happy Mother's Day to them. Look at that. Oh yes. It's a fuzzy baby pretty thing. I guess I could just do the paws too. Paw. Oops. Please don't tell Mama Cat that I erased her kitten's paws. Just like I erased her paw. You know, it's not really a problem, guys. I just gotta go back over the lines with black. That's really all I have to do. I don't have to erase anything. Am I right or not? Am I right or am I right? You can have a red nose. No beans. No toe beans. No toe beans. Alright, last color. It's gonna be a real blue this time. Yeah, that's a real blue. So it's a red and blue cat. That makes total sense. This is something I would have colored as a kid. Uh, I'm regressing! Yay! Getting in touch with my inner child. Where I would just pick colors just because they're bright. And I like bright. And not for any other reason. So precious. Oh, that's kind of cute. I think it's cute. Just drawing the stuff that gets covered up. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll get this black and we'll be like, ooh. We're going, ooh. Let's put a toe bean here. And maybe another one here. These are kind of thick lines. I can undo, right? I think so. Undo. Let's put maybe 2, 3. Let's try to put red and blue are your colors. Yay! Then that cat is just for you, Void. And put some toe beans there. And put some whiskey ears. Sometimes I make jokes out of words and it doesn't work out. Some whiskers. This one looks kind of weird, but whatever. Eyebrows. Some more whiskers. What's my check? Posture check. This cat looks really concerned. Yeah! Hey, we did it! Yeah! Got them all taken care of. Look at that. Now we just gotta color the, I mean, maybe like a bright pink. And oh, I gotta make it weighty again because it's about 7. Happy Mother's Day. She got blessed by our granite. Yeah, our granite. We have a cat, a little kitten. It's not a kitten, but she's a small cat, so we call her a kitten. And we call her name is Granite because she looks like a slab of granite. She's all gray with like orange patches and some white. But the orange patches are like sprinkled all over her. She's really beautiful. Short hair cat. Woo! I messed up that P. That's okay. It's okay. It's a happy little mistake. It's not what I intended, but it's what happened. That's okay. Happy Mother's Day. I just fixed my posture because it was a posture check, and then I immediately bent forward. I think that's interesting. Is that the anti-authority in me? Fix my posture and then immediately disregard. I don't know. Who knows? Time for some deep psychoanalysis, guys. Find out who I really am. A sleeper agent. Mother's Day. Day. Yay. You see, I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to make more mistakes. Oops. That I really am gonna undo. Alright. Happy Mother's Day! Yay! Happy Mother's Day, guys! Alright.